Hey guys, today I'm bringing you a video with me driving the infamous Deathstar, and the reason that I decided to do this game now is because there's apparently a lot of discussion going on about it, with people saying that it's OP and people saying that it's not OP, and people wanting it out of the game and people wanting it in the game, etc. And basically the reason I'm showing this video is because this tank is OP only when it's not targeted. And though this game was before Primo started doing less damage, I had all the time in the world to aim here, so I could have just used regular AG and get the same result. Now, I'm not that big a fan of this tank myself, and that has to do with the lack of mobility and the lack of armor and the epic long reload. I'm just not a fan of that. But it can be fun, and I drove this on my press account just for a training mission, because I know that in this tank I don't really care whether I win or I lose, because I know I'm generally not good in it. It's just not my kind of tank. But so far so good, so I head on out to base B to cap that, while the rest of the enemy team is all busy at base C. And the thing is, I know that a lot of people do absolutely amazing in this tank, and if you can get the shots lined up, you can do incredible things in this tank. But if you can't, or if you get targeted, or if you get spotted early in the game and the enemy focuses on you, you have quite a challenge to do well in this tank. So I generally end up having games that are either really awesome, like this one, or at least I don't even consider this game awesome, it's just fun, or I die pretty much instantly. And that is also to do with the fact that this tank does not fit my playstyle. I don't like camping, I don't like hanging back, I prefer being very forwards, and with a tank that has a reload like this, that's actually quite difficult. So generally this tank and I don't get along that well. But the gun is pretty cool if you can make the shots hit, and if you have a team that does a little bit like what this team does, and an enemy team that is just enough potato, this can be a lot of fun to drive. Now I'm gonna leave the IS-7 because it's low on health, and I'm gonna go for the target that has the most health, so I'm turning and going after the E100, because basically with a gun this big you need to do the damage. Getting low HP kill shots is pretty much useless, so I don't want to do that. But this guy I can pen and do tons of damage, so then I just need to reload again. And now he's the only guy left, and I'm thinking like, I'm having a pretty good game, I want to go in and get the damage. He can't one-shot me on that unless he ammo racks me, so I'm not worried about that. So I'm just waiting to reload, which takes forever, and then just kill him off. And overall, no one can say that in this game I did anything particularly amazing. I was just lucky I didn't get focused at all, and when that happens and you can get your shots in, then I agree this tank is OP, but in all other instances it's really not. When I see one in the enemy and he's just fired, I know that he's an easy picking and it means free damage for me, so yeah. I will never be a fan of it because it really does not fit my playstyle. But you can have fun games all the same. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and I'll be seeing you guys the next time again.